Hello fish head friends, Joe here. Today I just wanted to show you real quick my 10-gallon guppy tank. There's not a ton going on in here. I have had some babies pop up. I got 5 of them. They've been in here for a while. I may or may not have shown them last time I've shown this tank. I don't quite remember now. The biggest thing of note is my, let's see if I can get them, my big goofy male guppy that's super, I mean, he looks bloated all the time. That's the way he's always been, so I've never worried about it. But you can see how he just kind of waddles. Scoot a little closer here. On his side, he developed like a hole just in his side, and it looked like he had some of his innards coming out of that hole. It was pretty small, but you know, big enough for it to be an issue. I have no idea what it was. It was on his other side from what he's showing us now. Let's see. Oh, he's hiding. It's been a couple of weeks. Once I saw it, I was going to treat the tank, but then I realized I didn't have the medications that I thought I did, so I had to order it. So anyways, I'm partway through round 2 of the medication cycle. Oh, sorry about the shaking. I'm using erythromycin, General Cure, and ICX. You put in 1 dose of, 1 dose of each of those. You let it sit in there for a week, and then you do water change and redose. That's how I do it, and I did get that from Corey from Aquarium Co-op. I'm sure all of you, I assume everybody's just subscribed to Corey, especially if you watch somebody like me. So I figure if that's good enough for him and his business and his hobby, then it's fantastic for me. And yeah, so I've done that several times. But anyways, hopefully, he's back out. Hopefully I can show you what this guy's working with. It's hard to focus on him seeing he's in the back. Let's see here. You can see on the lower end of his belly there's that black spot. It's healed over and now it's just that black spot. But that was a hole in his side, and there was just, stuff wasn't hanging out of it, but you could tell there was something from the inside popping out of that hole. He didn't act super weird from it, but he wasn't quite himself. And, normally he's always waddling around and reasonably active, He does have the weird body shape to him. He's just a weird fish. I don't know if that big bloated belly of his is normal or if that's an abnormality. I don't know. I don't know what to do with him. If it heals up, I'll let him just kind of go, but if that thing gets worse or if he starts acting weird, I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, so, it is what it is. I'm not in love with this tank. I like the plants. The guppies, some of these guppies are kind of cool. My favorite one is actually this female who, I got this one from my daughter's tank. She has a bajillion guppies in her tank. And, I had like 4 males and 1 female, so I had to at least take 1 more female. And I'm pretty sure the fry that's in here came from this guppy. But anyway, sorry about the shake, and my dog's excited to see me. I just got home and she's all over me. Yeah, otherwise, not a whole lot going on. The crypts are doing good. The plants are doing pretty good in here. The algae is actually on the decline, which is pretty good. I've been real good about scraping it off, picking it off. Every now and then, a few nights a week, I'll sit here and take tweezers and just pick the blackbeard algae off of the crypts, and I just kind of get the worst clumps, or I focus on 1 blade at a time, getting it spotless. When I do this med treatment, I don't feed the fish. I'll feed them lightly on day like 5 and 6, and then I do the retreating on day 7. So once you stop feeding them, the fish really start going after the algae, which I have done in the past, help control the algae, not for a week. I I know they can go a week without food, but I don't like doing it that much. But yeah, they've been picking away at it. I've been picking away at it, so it's getting a little better. And then also, all the bubbles block out a lot of light, which help. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but the weird fat guppy just did some weird little freak out thing up in the... Yeah, he's getting a little weird. I don't know. That's weird. I haven't really seen him act like that. Anyways, yeah, algae's getting better. One cool thing that I got going on in here is this guy right here that I have attached to the glass. That's a pothos. I have a couple more stems over here, and these leaves grew underwater. I'm not sure if it's going to be a different leaf and if this is going to stay underwater. But seeing they grew underwater, I was kind of curious, so I cut off the top of the plant, which only had one or two more leaves on it anyways, and so I put it all the way under, and it's been, I think, 2 weeks at least, and they have grown slightly, but they definitely have not shown any signs of stress. So that's really cool. I'm excited to see what these things do in the future. Yeah, so that's about all I got. I'm pretty sure I've shown the cryptowin dead-eye green I got from my local fish store. Oh, something else that's kind of cool. If you... Oh, hi, Sadie. Sorry, my dog is just all over me. So if you look... You want to say hi? Yep, there she is. Super excited. Very old and blind and kind of deaf and just happy to see people. Well, happy to be around people. She doesn't see us too well. Let's see, where is it? If you look, my dog's shaking me too much. There, right there. Right in the back. I'm pretty sure that's another cryptowin dead-eye green that's just kind of popping up. It looked like, let's see if I can get a good shot of it. That's a little bit better. It's not focused, whatever. You guys get the idea. I think a root chunk broke off. It might not be that crypt, it might be something else I've had in the tank in the past. But it looks like it's just growing off of a root chunk, not attached to anything. I don't know where it came from, but that's always cool. Oh, yeah, and then I put a little sprig of, right there, a little sprig of Java moss. We'll see how that takes off. I got the rest of it in my eel tank. So I'm going to stop talking because my brain doesn't seem to be firing right now. So thanks for watching. If you're still watching, thanks for still watching. See ya.